Welcome, 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 or welcome back. Thanks for stopping and attending the Franklin's Fight to Financial Freedom. I'm your host, Netta. I appreciate your eyes and ears, but most of all, your thumbs up. And if you really feel that you want to join us, please hit the subscribe button, or even better than that, you can tap that little bell over there to be notified whenever I upload a video. And I just want to say hello to all my new eyes and ears. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Netta. I'm the wife of a deputy and the mother of 3 teenagers. My hubby takes care of the 4 walls and I care for everything within. We do not combine our incomes and I budget my bi-weekly nursing income. We are on a journey to financial freedom using wisdom, budgeting, cash envelope stuffings, challenges, savings, and decreased swipings. And as you all know, it is the holiday season and decreased swipings is not something that's been going on. Although I've been swiping, I have had money to replace all those swipings. So it'll balance out. And just to say, if this is of interest to you, please stay tuned. But along this journey, there will be a little bit of chatter and a touch of nonsense. Today, we're going to be discussing a host of things. And I'm not really sure where I want to start. I wasn't quite clear what I really wanted to do. This is my first check of December, but I'm thinking, oh, I want to start from the beginning. And I really think I just want to do a complete reallocation of funds. I'm not really sure how we're going to do. If you hear any chatting, my boys are talking in the back. One's getting ready to go to a basketball game, and who all knows who's else in that back of the house. So I just want to see how things might end up and how they might pan out, and we'll just kind of go from there. My clock is so wrong. So how's everybody doing? I've been watching a lot of things on the tube. Everybody's revamping things. Some people are getting ready for a fresh start. Some people are closing out things and starting their challenges all over again. And considering that it's going to be the first of the year, you kind of want to start kind of fresh and see how things just might go. So I may just jump on the bandwagon and I may just clear things out. And let me just go over a little budget with you. So the plan was, there was an actual plan. The plan was, I was going to put 500 in groceries, 70 in my hair fund. My family was going to get a total of 75 for hubby, 150 for the kids, and 20 for the pets. $55 in my Franklin funds, $160 in my sinking funds. My weather challenge is getting 70, my swiping's getting 380, and my savings was my non-negotiable was getting 250. But guess what? I didn't go to the bank. Started going to the bank, and then I was like, oh, I need to do something else. So I never made it to the bank. I did not get any cash. And so I was like, okay, you have so much cash at home, just reallocate it. Keep the money in the bank, pay your bills, take your money out, reallocate it, start fresh. So let's see what happens. But that's what the plan was. It's just so much stuff is going on. I'm not really quite sure what to do anymore. I don't want to start all over again. So let's just go through things and see where we can start off. I think I can take all my Franklin funds and combine them all together. I think I just want to put everything in the bank and start all over again. So I'm going to empty out my Franklin funds. I'm going to empty out my anniversary blessing. I'm going to go through the whole kit and caboodle and empty out a lot of things and just reallocate it to certain areas, and we'll just go from there. Tell me what you guys are doing. I see a lot of different things on the tube that's going on. I'm not really sure. I'm just kind of trying to keep everybody's interest. I was listening to one young lady who was like, what? It's a give and take, you know. Not really sure. Don't want to overdo it. Don't want to stop counting. Definitely want to keep budgeting. Definitely want to continue to be responsible. But I've been doing so very well lately. I must say I've been doing well. I just think that I'm just going to reallocate some things and just go from there. So I'm going to start all over with my Franklin funds. I'm going to start all over with my my long-term funds. I'm gonna my revolving funds, I may leave some of that stuff in there and I may not. So just bear with me and just hang on. Let's see what's what this ride is gonna turn up. And I still have all my notes on how much money is here. I was going to say, then where is it? And we'll go from there, because I think I'm going to start all over with everything and just kind of start all over fresh with $5 here, because I've been doing so very well. And just to spice it up a little bit, I guess. And we'll go from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through everything. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to come back, and then I'm just going to reallocate funds. So just hold on. All right, friends, I'm back, Franklin fam. So I've emptied out my binder for my Franklin funds and my long-term funds. So I tell you, I took anniversaries out, blessings, power. I left stuff in here that belonged for my dad. I took debt out, Father's Day, car stuff, cell phone, mama, water. And then I also went through my long-term funds, and I went through for Christmas. I left football. I took most of the extra funds from imminent weather. I think I left 175 in there. And I'm going to put an extra 70 in here, because that's what's supposed to go in there this month is 70. So 155. So 155. I'm going to put 70 in here. And I'll go back through and do that. So some of them I didn't bother with. Some of them I'm just going to make it fit for us. Mortgage, I emptied this one out. I'll start that one back over. My nursing stuff, I didn't bother this. I'm going to do a scratch off, and I'm going to stuff this. And my travel, I left the $200 in here that's in the bank. So with all of that, let's see what we came up here. And I initially got 1,075, but I'll go ahead and try to count it for you guys. So we have 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 105. There's 300 in the bank already. 10, 20, 30, 40. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80. 51, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,075. So that's what we pulled out. I'm going to reallocate these funds. What's left over will go back to the bank, and then we'll start over fresh for the new year. I don't think I'm going to do a very small stuffing for the my second check in November, and it's just going to be busy. It's going to be the holidays, so just may fade out for a little while, and then I'll come back at the beginning of the year. So let's do some stuffing. Let's start off here fresh, $5 per each fund. And then for all the new people, you'll see just how fast this builds up by just adding $5 every time you get the opportunity to stuff $5. And $5 funds, they build up faster than you realize. Every dime counts. And I am a witness of this envelope stuffing method. This method is so effective. It really is. It has really changed my mindset. It has changed how I think about my money. It changed how I like to spend money. I'm very mindful of every dollar now that I want to spend, or if it's even necessary to spend it. Just being more responsible, which is kind of new for me, kind of late in the game, considering I'll be 50 next year, that I'm just now deciding, oh, okay, you need to start holding on to a dollar instead of spending it like liquid every time it hits your pocket. So not only has this envelope stuffing been enjoyable, it's been fun, and it's been nice to see me evolve. And I just ask you guys to just come join us. Just try it. Even if you just have a, $80, $90. Divide it up. Put $2 here, $2 there, a dollar here, a dollar there. You'll be amazed on how it will roll over and roll over and roll over. And then next thing you know, it's $20, then it's $50. You'll be stunned. So that's it for my $5 Franklin funds. Everybody has their $5. We'll go from there and we'll just build. And whenever I can add an extra $5 to the Franklin funds, that's what I'll do. I'll shoot a video that, okay, we're going to do some $5 Franklin funds, and we'll go from there. Now my long-term funds, this things is planned out. And oh, just to go back to my $5 Franklin funds, the goal for this is to get ahead. There are things that are going on in my home. Like I've always said, the plan was to remodel, and I just wanted to make sure that there was extra money in the event that my husband needed anything that I need to kick in or kick up a notch and get some things paid. That's what this money was being saved for. So it can go toward a month ahead. It can go toward start making it 3 months ahead. It's going to be revolving. So this will always be revolving to get ahead in this household. Franklin funds, Christmas fund, I am definitely only going to put $15 in here. I'm not even doing that. I'm not going to start this Christmas fund until January, because this will kick off the money that I'm going to save for this year. And the money that I have kicked out this for Christmas this year it's been good. It's been okay. Some of this is going to cover it, definitely, especially when I go through the kids binder, and we'll just go from there. I can just say that this process, all this money ends up being savings, your savings, regardless of where you put it or how you accumulate it. It goes into the savings, and you can divvy it up to however it suits your family. Not touching football, holidays, the next major holidays coming up, and I'll probably start stuffing closer for 4th of July. That'll probably be the only time I really do something. And I told you, imminent weather is getting 70. That's the temperature. I really like this one. This right here will always go toward the imminent weather that we have here in Florida. It's semi-unpredictable. We've had a couple storms this year. By grace of God, they weren't bad. But it's nice to know that I had a little bit of money tucked away. So $70 is going in here. And this is for the Wednesday weather, whatever that Wednesday is that I pick out of the month. I picked 70 degrees, and that's what I'm stuffing. And then for December, I'll stuff that one the first week of my first check in January. And that's how I'm funding imminent weather. And so far, as I told you, there was 100 in there, 50. There's another 50 that make 200. And 25. I may trade this 50 out for yes, I am. Yeah, and just put that in the bank. And then that just leaves us with 225. That's I'm sure that's Nugget over there in the dog bowl. He eats up all the food and drinks up all the water. Of course, we call him Nugget because he's the biggest puppy. That's enough, Nug. Mortgage, I emptied this out. This is all things that's going to be extra. I've come up with a plan for my husband and I. Next year, when we pay off a couple things that we need to pay off, how we're gonna I'm gonna review it with him and see how he feels about it, how we're gonna kick it up a notch to start paying extra on our mortgage. But I'm gonna put $25 in here. It just feels good. This is ours. It was saved. I wasn't careless. Wasn't all over the place. Nursing, where's my dime? I had an extra dime out here so that I can scratch off. I have to renew my license. Everybody already knows. I don't need him beating a dead horse. That's 10. Let's do above it. That's 30. I think I can handle up to 50. Oh, where else should we go? Go right here. Okay, I think that's it. That's 35. 35, 45, 65. And then I just have those 4 left. Let's see what we have in here. I'll be getting my license soon, and I really need to be mindful of that. Needs to be paid for sooner than later. Um, 20, 40, 60, 81. 50, 70, 80, 92, 220. I really need to find out how much it's going to cost for renewal. I have the foggiest idea. All I know that it's going to need to be paid in April. Maybe I'll look into it today. Should I scratch one more? Let's just make it even right here, and then I'll just have those 4 to do. It says triple double. 35, 45, 65. I'm gonna double it because I just put 65 in there. That's a double. Alrighty. This is where the bread and butter comes from, this paycheck. So I got to keep these licenses up to date. So then I'll just have those 4 to do. Not worried about travel. I'm going to make another payment on the cruise, and I'll go from there. Yeah, but I'm going to, there's 200 in there now. I won't stuff it later, but I'm going to make a payment on this. And that is that. See how easy that was, guys? I took my funds out. I reallocated things. I learned that from just watching the other YouTubers. Sometimes you just got to switch some money around. There's no harm in doing it. You're not doing anything wrong. I'm going to take these funds. I'm going to put those into the bank. I'm going to start all over nice and fresh for what I have. And I'm going to go from there. And I'm going to build. And I'm going to build. And I'm going to build. And I'm going to help my husband out. And I'm going to help my family out. And we're going to be just fine. And I'm just going to keep adding and adding, holding on, being responsible, just like I've been doing. And if you guys are interested in this journey, just come on back, just watch and see what's going on, and watch me just do this all over again. Let's just call it round 2. I thank you for hanging out with the Franklins and all my stuff here. I hope it's not too much up here, but I thought I would change it out so it would match everything up here. I'm so proud of it. I love looking at my kiddos. Oh, but anyhow, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for coming into my home. Thank you for allowing me into your home. Thank you for taking this journey with me. If this is of interest to you, hit the notification bell, or even do better, just come on back. Leave a comment if you want to. Ask me why I'm doing it. I'll just probably say, just changing up things. I'm not spending it. It's just going to the bank. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one. Good night.